what were you guys doing so well that you were up, 5 with 7, 8 minutes to play, or sorry, up 9, 7, 8 minutes to play on a team like Denver?
Playing hard, protecting one another, sharing the ball. We was doing all the little things, rebounding. They just got the win.
Maybe take us through overtime, or the end of the regulation and overtime, how things flipped.
Yeah, it's just tough. Jokic had a really good game. He put a lot of pressure on the rim, so we got to help sometimes, and sometimes we get out of position. They get easy rebounds because we're trying to help. They got in transition. I remember Oates fouled one time. They hit a free throw. They just did a really good job of playing the end of that overtime.
As a young team, what can you take out of a game like this against a team like that?
Yeah, I think that, like you said, they're a championship team. That starting five has been playing. They played in the finals before, so I think that. Limiting the turnovers. I think I had a lot of turnovers today, unforced too. That could have led to points. Just me making the easy reads. We probably could have scored, but me just trying to do too much. So I just put that on myself with too many turnovers.
What have you made of Jamal Shed's play so far?
Amazing. I think that he's learned a lot. I'm telling him to be aggressive, and he's telling me to be aggressive too. So I love when he be aggressive because he's faster than a lot of people and get in the paint. He knows to make the right read. He's a really good player.
Quite a few times you guys scored on Grady coming off the flare and then going as the stack screener.
Yeah.
There was the back cut from Oshai. There was Grady's back cut. Mm-hmm. What are you picking up from that play that Grady is doing so well to help kind of loosen up the screws for you guys to score? And how does it,
he's just such a threat shooting the ball. And a lot of teams we know they're going to go over. And if they get clipped by the screen a little bit and they try to go over and they get clipped, it's a wide open layup. If they go under, I'm going to throw it to him. He's going to hit the shot or he's going to shoot the shot. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want that. So, it's a tough regard. Usually if the corner man is in a little bit, it's kind of hard to that play, but sometimes he falls asleep, so that layup is there. So it's a tough play. It's a tough play to guard.
How's your transition to the Raptors gone? I know with IQ out, you're probably playing a bit more than you expected early on, but just how's it all gone?
It's been good. I think that I'm getting the both worlds. Once Emmanuel was here, I was playing with the second unit, so getting some runs with them. But now I'm playing with the starting unit, so you never know who's going to be out. Especially in this league, we got a lot of games where everyone's not going to play 82 games. So I'm kind of just playing with different groups, and I kind of love it.
Did the time that you spent with those guys during the preseason when IQ was out, that kind of help ease that transition back here and kind of build chemistry with both groups?
Yeah, 100%. Especially with Yacht, kind of where he wants the ball at. We talked about it. Even watched film together with it, like where he likes the ball at. And Scotty, I know he's such a force. He can get the ball anywhere. But I just try to give him space. And honestly, my job is just to give space and knock shots down.
RJ, how did it feel to get back out there?
It was fun. It was fun to get back out there and just, playing with this team. I definitely had a good time besides, obviously, the loss.
RJ, it looked like you had a ton of kind of adrenaline and kind of energy early on. And how was your fatigue level as the game went on after that game, after the early shift?
I was good. Been doing a lot of, conditioning stuff. So I was good. Just, haven't played in 3 weeks. So just trying to, find my way back into it.
Can you take us through that last play in OT? Darko was saying that his preference is to push and transition as opposed to resetting and call the timeout there. Did you think about, was there an opportunity, do you think, to get to the rim, or was going for the win?
Yeah, there was, I don't know, I got to watch it. I don't know if somebody was running right behind me. I don't know who it was. I thought I felt somebody running right behind me on my right a little bit. So I didn't know if it was one of their players. If I, went to the rim, might have got shot blocked or whatever. But for me, I'm comfortable taking that shot. I'm happy with the shot it took. That's just who I am. It's who I've always been. I'll take the shot again. That's just, I don't know, that's just who RJ Barrett is.
You guys were up 10 with 2 minutes to go. What do you think allowed them to get back and get away from you guys in that stretch?
Obviously that's a championship team, so they're going to fight till the end. I think, then Scotty went down late, and then we had to kind of regroup again in overtime. They went up 6. We fought back. We didn't lay down. So It was a good, hard-fought game.
Before your injury to now joining the team again, what have you noticed the biggest improvement from your teammates you've seen?
I think, more guys got opportunity, and that's been great. So now, when I'm coming back, now we're going to put it all together. Obviously still waiting on a couple guys, but, just me being back, what I've seen, especially from the rookies, they're tough, very tough, and we're just a team that we play together. And as you can see, like, everybody gets in on the fun.
I think you had 15 or 16 drives to the rim. You didn't get to the free throw.
I didn't get no free throws. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. I don't want to get you in trouble or anything, but as far as the physicality, coming back from a shoulder injury, how did that feel? Because, it's competitive in there.
I don't know in the morning.
You were right there when Scotty was fouled hard. What happened?
He got bowed in the face.
Sorry?
He got bowed in the face.
No, when he was fouled.
Oh, by Russ?
And then you guys all, gathered around and, like, I guess, helped him up and stuff. What happened there?
I mean, flagrant foul. Obviously, he got called that. Then, just talking back and forth, heat of the moment. Scotty defending himself as he should. And, I was right there with my one good shoulder, getting in the mix. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, we don't back down from anybody. So, it was good to see that from Scotty.
Feel good to get that dunk on Gordon a few minutes later.
Yeah, it felt good because he has bounce, so that felt nice.
Back to that last play, RJ. As a player, do you prefer when a coach calls timeout, resets, or do you kind of like to just let it rip?
I don't know what player would tell you that. Open court, it was, everybody would rather have an open court than, playing 5-on-5, set defense. So, yeah.
Did you have two questions in French? Go ahead, Patrick.
Oui, RJ, une question en français. Les Raptors étant une équipe de jeunes, quelles sont les leçons à apprendre d'un match comme ce soir?
Quand on joue contre une équipe comme Denver, tu vois que on gagnait le match et ils ont pas arrêté. Ouais, ils ont pas arrêté. Alors on peut apprendre ça.
Et en français, juste comment tu t'es senti ce soir pour ton retour? Est-ce que l'épaule, ça va?
J'étais très excité et je vais voir demain. Maintenant, je suis OK.
Any idea how Scotty is?
He's been evaluated right now. He got elbowed in the eye, and he was not able to finish the game there for us.
Like his...
I did not see medically yet, so that's the only thing I heard.
You have to be pretty pleased with the effort you guys had, and maybe what flipped in overtime that turned a game that was winnable into a loss.
Yeah, I mean, I told guys that I don't believe in moral victories. I believe in winning, and I thought we competed for the big part of the game, for the most of the part of the game. We competed the right way, and we gave it all we had tonight. A couple of mistakes here and there, a couple of missed shots, and then free throws, some timely rebounding they had, and they decided the opponent. I think it's going to be, through games like this, we're going to grow. Through games like this, we're going to get better. What I told guys is like that our effort and energy that cannot waver. Like we got to be this type of team that we're disruptive and then making it hard on our opponents and then playing to our identity offensively.
How did you think RJ looked in his first game since Montreal?
Yeah, it's always like 3 weeks without playing. You just never know how the player is gonna how he's gonna look on the court. I thought that he competed really hard. He got a little bit winded there towards the end of the game. We tried to keep his minutes limited tonight as well, but I thought that for a big part, like he looked good, and I think he's gonna pick up quickly with the rest of the team.
You've seen Jamal not ever take a step back. What do you think about the way he played tonight, especially against a very, very good team?
That's his best weapon that he has. He's got to be disruptive defensively. He's got to do a great job guarding all the elite players in this league. There is no easy nights and off nights, and he's learning what it takes to do that every single night. I was very, very pleased with the effort that he was giving out there, and he's learning on a quick pace.
What did you think of RJ's decision to shoot that three in transition in overtime?
It was like the decision varies on the coach. Do I call a timeout to try to get us organized or try to run in the flow? After defensive rebound there, I wanted open court there. I felt having the ball in his hands it was the good decision. I'm not sure could he go all the way to the rim there and finish at the rim, or I got to take a look at that play again. But I trust RJ. I trust his judgment there.
How big a positive is it? You guys ran quite a few times, Grady off the flare, and then the stack screener. How big a positive is it to see how much he's able to affect defenses as a screener, coming off of them, planting them? You guys scored out of it quite often.
I mean, he's creating gravity with his shooting, and he's getting much better at timing, understanding how he needs to play in a space, where he needs to be. And it's also a credit to his teammates that are looking for him and fighting him. Grady is a type of a player that he needs to find his moments. Like, there's going to be games and nights that teams are so locked in on him, and he might have 3 points in the first half. He's got to stay patient, and he's got to make good decisions. And I'm sure that he's going to be getting good opportunities. On the other hand, there's going to be nights that he's going to score 20 points in the first half, and they'll make certain adjustments in the second half. And those are the learning lessons for him to go through those experiences and get better.
Another really good game for Shed, but there was a play, it was in the second half, where he kind of jumped in front of Westbrook in the backcourt. I know his default is kind of attack defensively, and that's what makes him the type of player he is. But are those kind of the situations where maybe he'll learn to pick his spots a little bit, just in terms of like not putting himself in at risk and not picking up those kinds of fouls?
I did not feel that he was putting anybody on the risk in the game. I'll have to see it on the film to give you a better answer on that one. But definitely, I think he needs to be aggressive, and he needs to always have that high motor. And he needs to find moments and situations when he can do it and how he can do it.
Between the last game with Minnesota and tonight, what are you seeing from Oshai?
He's just continuing to improve. I think that game that he played in Minnesota was high motor. His finishing around the rim is improving. I wish that he's even more active without the ball, finding opportunities and cuts. I thought that he did a couple of nights tonight, really good cuts on the baseline that he created advantage, and he was able to finish around the rim. And as you can see, he's confident, and team trusts him as well to shoot threes. So I just see him continuing to grow there.
Tonight, he was defensively at some moments where he's taking all the elbows from Aaron Gordon to, he's on Russell Westbrook to even Jokic, where he got a shot over him. What did you think of his effort and kind of how he disrupted a lot of the play?
For a rookie, he has a very good feel for the game, and I'm talking to the players on the team. They really like to share the court with him, and he's doing a great job of finding his spots. He's moving really well without the ball. He's a real threat shooting the ball, and he's learning defensively, positioning, where he needs to be, how he needs to play. I think that he's progressing really well.
Were you happier with the turnovers today?
Happier, happy not.